Right. Ajuran's going down. It's going to be an expensive war in terms of taking his land from him, but such is what we invite upon ourselves. Mali, you need to go down at some point. Unfortunately for me, you're guaranteed by Jenny and allied with Songhai. However, Songhai is heavily in debt, probably from embracing that institution. If they get into some other expensive war, I will be jumping on you. Alternatively, you still don't want to be my son. Oh, you almost do. How can I squeeze out just a bit more diplomatic reputation and diplomatically subjugate Mali? We already trade in ivory. We're fetishist. Wait, fetishist gives extra diplomatic reputation. Cool. Yes. Okay, welcome to being my friend. Ah, Silzo died, but he died in all the right ways, fighting us in that war. Alright, we need to improve relations with Mali and get on that. I'm going to get rid of that spy network. I'm never going to get enough for the land that I want. Okay, finally we can expand in a way that isn't just through primitive warfare like so. Improve relations, improve trust, do everything we can to get relations as high as they need to go, and then we vassalize them. Easy peasy. I'm also going to mothball my heavy fleet. I don't need them right now. I like my devotion. I'm not sure if 50 admin like my devotion though. Yeah, I'll make the trade. Although it does make the clergy angrier and they tend to give me the admin. Not currently though. I want that. I want that a lot. I want the contribution as well. They're gonna hate me, but what can I say? I like the money. And that also lets me get even more great maritime ideas. Jake Swahili make 28% of your land. Yeah, but they're a brother culture, so I'm not about to promote them. I'll get that promotion for free when I become an empire at 1,000 development. So there's no point going out of my way for that. Okay, I'm still a little annoyed at how that war went, but I'm annoyed at myself, not anything else. I'm also getting those cavalry back home. They don't deserve to be wasting away over here. I'll get that, and I'll also up you with 1 cavalry. How are the numbers looking? Still a bit over force limit here. It's alright, we'll get more. Jake, not annoyed at mill access? I'm a little annoyed at that, but it did sort itself out. I don't know how or why it sorted itself out in the end, but it did. Our merchants are doing poorly. Well, too bad for them. It's not like I dip tech anyway. How close are you to becoming an empire? Need 1,000 development. We have 768, and that's about to go up by another 30 or 40. It's going to go up by 6 and 10 and 4 and 6 and 13 and 14. Okay, quite a bit then. Ucha. Deteriorating relations with the Andriana. I'm not eating all those noble rebels, so enjoy your autonomy in those places I don't know or care about. Man, the supply limit around here is dirt. I should get you guys fresh on the boat. And then I'll swing you down here so you can actually defend from Ajuran on that side. This side's defended by forts, so maybe all of my units should attack from this end. Just depends what Ajuran have. As long as they don't have Tech 15, should be able to take them on. Ajuran, 18,000. It's kind of fine if they walk face first into these forts. Short arrival, we have the Mamluks, we could get Timurids, France or Bahmanes. I'm not interested in any of those despite the power projection situation. Despite your directions. Could you take on loans and influence Mali? I'm not going to take on loans for that. Oh, you mean take on their loans? So I'm still not going to be doing that. I will, however, do a lot to boost relations with them. A gift and influence nation, and then the rest will be done from improving relations. They need to be at peace, however. Military alliance, yes. Relations, we're working on that. Target must be at peace. We're working on it all. So, influence nation for 60 ducats. Yep. Gift, relations, and guarantee as well, I suppose. Can intervene on Austria's war. If I really wanted to fight the Ottomans, Muscovy, and Denmark, and France, I certainly could. But you know what? For some reason I don't. What are you up to, Habsburg? Defending from Denmark. Oh, it's the Protestant League. That's going to keep Europe busy. It's a shame we can't see it. But looking at that, and looking at this, numbers-wise it isn't too uneven. But there's the Ottomans and France. And Denmark on one side, Austria. Oh, quite a lot on the other, though. Oh well. Who do you think's going to win? What are the rebels in that island off the Horn of Somalia? You mean you don't know Socotra? Well, it's Mahri, who'd no doubt want this land. Oh, Adjuran took that. That explains a bit of it. Wait, when the heck did they do that? Well, what matters is I want it because it belongs to the Gulf of Aden trade node, and I want that thing under lock and key. The more control I have over Gulf of Aden, the more money I can funnel into Zanzibar to try to corner, the next institution. Unfortunately, I'm really running out of time for that. Oh no! Also, Inquisitor's dead, so those conversions are never going to happen. Get ourselves a new Inquisitor, unless we have the clergy offering one up. Hey, they do. Gimme, gimme. Oh, get rid of that. And level 3 for reduced price. Still very expensive, but what else is money going to be used for? I'm just printing a little. There we go. Oh, the boats with my horses have returned. There we go. Which means I can bring you over with them and get everybody. Well, at least all that 24 stack over. You're swimming in money, Jake. Rank up your mill advisor. I don't really want reinforced speed, and I can't do it because they're not the right culture. Could get maintenance. Nah, screw that. Let's get something like morale. Or let's get what really matters, which is global ship repair and sailor maintenance reduction. Hot stuff. Goes against the meta. We are the meta. Now those are some great ideas, says Mort. Glad you understand. It's nice to be able to talk to people that can understand how to play this game proper. Which is, of course, by having fun. If you enjoy what you play, and no one can tell you otherwise. Okay, what I can do, however, is cancel these policies. They do cost money. The amount they cost. Well, they triple the state maintenance, which is already quite a bit. Oh? I had it here as well in my desperate bid to keep them out. I can't believe that fight, though. I would have had that war won so early if I just won that fight in Tahra. But, Tajura, rather. But no, what happened was we got smoked. I could not have fought that battle much more optimally. But I still got smoked. was painful stuff. Very painful. Okay, Mali, it's time to give you a gift on top of everything. Oh, you'll do other things for me, like transfer trade power. That's nice. I will take your trade power. Thank you. And that actually does boost mutual relations. Might even be able to get them as a subject before I start this other war. 24 and 24. Something ain't right. But oh well. Can't worry about it. Welayatans. They want independence for Welataya. And they rise up in Sidamo and somewhere else. I won't claim to know where these are. Oh, no, I do. I know exactly where they are. It's these two provinces, even though they're fetishists. I did not fully core all this up, and I don't care about anything about these people. So there, just take the autonomy and get out of my face. Nice thing about Imarina is we have autonomy reduction like so. So it's passively going to go down enough to raise autonomy, which is good because Heavens knows we can't convert all these guys. We're trying, but it's not enough. Somebody stole a province off the West African coast. Spain. Mind you, there was already France here, so eh. Right, if I send you a nice little gift, oh, it's a fairly big gift, and throw down a guarantee, then I can get you as a subject as soon as you're out of that war, which is Yao's war against Nupe, and I don't think Nupe is looking very strong in that one. Well, I could be wrong, but that's what I'm seeing. Oh, great, Elodia's arrival, and I will need to take on Elodia, because they have a province in this node and some slave provinces, and I need those slave provinces. I probably won't take them for myself though. I'll have some subject look after them because I don't want this inland crappy Ethiopian land. Oh, it is terrible. I just took this land for... Why did I take that land? I'm sure there were reasons though. Okay, Nupe is gone. That war is over. Now I can subjugate Mali as soon as I get a bit more relation, which I can do if I just chuck a guarantee on them and pray that they don't go into some other... What are you doing there? Get out of my land. It's the last of the Nupe army. They remember what I did to them. But they'll be destroyed by Jenny, which is useful for me. What? Did they develop or something? Dao Oyo before they get allies. I don't want this land. I so don't want this land. I just wanted the Ivory Coast. I can take the slave land for subject later on, but this land is punishing to take. Okay, this isn't nice. -2. Your dip rep went down due to overextension. We're taking care of that. Dip rep guy's still there. I think they developed. If only I had trustworthy allies, but I would need 2 allies with high relation to get that extra dip rep. Does anybody like me? Like anybody? Hey, Kazambe's alright. I could get Kazambe, fulfill the mission, and then tell them to sod off. Anybody else like me? Preferably more than that. No. Yeah, my name's a bit broken. Hopefully taking Adjaran will fix a bunch of it. Okay, Kazambe, let's do this. I need more relations with you, stat. Shouldn't take too long, though. I can't marry you for a 50 chunk, though, but what I can do... Oh, I think they improve relations with me. You're coming back. I guess I will influence you and send you a gift. That's the fastest way I can do it. Quickly now, that Adjaran war starts in a month or 2. Hunj is going to attack Alodia. Alodia is my enemy. Hunj is tiny, though. They really think they can do that? Oh, you keep those rebs to yourself, Chief. Okay, there we go. So all I need to do is send them a gift, probably a very big gift. But let's be reasonable, I only need 150 relations with them, right? So you're only getting what brings you up to plus 120. Gotta pinch every penny. Then we take trustworthy allies for an extra bit of dip rep, and then Mali is... This is that Polish alliance all over again, but not quite as nail-biting. Either way, Mali is ours. Hang on, Mali are the wrong religion, aren't they? That's alright, subjects never convert their land. Right. Loads of cores, though. Jenny's going down. Nice. Okay, first thing you're doing, Mali, is you stay in your land and you don't cost me anything, please. I'd love to enforce religion, but they'd hate me forever, so just stay there. Easy to force them to the right religion, yeah, it just costs everything. I wouldn't be able to integrate them for a very, very long time if I forced them to change religion. But they do have trade power in this node. What I could do is have them give that trade power to me, so they would stop suckling it out of Cape of Good Hope. Because look at that. Oh, Joloff. Well, I could feed Joloff to them. Who's Joloff allied to? Tafilalt, Stronghai, and Jenny. Well, I don't like any of that. Here's how it's going down. Mali, I want that land. Make some claims on it for me. I also evidently want this land, but that's yours, yours to take anyway. And for the time being, Mali, I want your trade power, so give it to me. Ah, geez, what if they do convert their lands? I really don't want them to. Alternatively, they could take this land and I could convert it whilst they hold it if I do change their religion. They'll hate me forever. Screw it, sometimes you gotta do it for faith. Mali, oh, I was looking at the wrong country, wasn't I? Yeah, Mali, you're gonna have to be fetishist. I don't like that. We don't even have a truce, do we? They could immediate... No, we do have a truce. 5 years of truce. Groovy. Well, enjoy. Did you convert someone for the age objective, though? Not before, but now I have. I don't recall having this one done before. Or did I convert these guys when they were my subject? That was a long time ago now, but it was Antimona. Well, it matters not. We got ourselves our subject. They have a lot of provinces that we need to take back for ourselves. Alodia just stopped being a rival, so we're actually doing alright in power projection. We can pump it up a bit if we tell Portugal what we really think about them. What do we really think about them? No map? Nah. Tales of your misdeeds are told from... We don't know what either of those places are, but there you go. I do know what power projection is. Give it to me. Really don't want to make Timurids my enemy. They're big and scary and not that far away. France are big and scary. And they don't hate my guts? They don't. Maybe I should keep it that way. They probably will eventually. And then there's Bahmanes, who actually wanted to be my friend, but he said no to that. Okay, however you cut it, it's time for Ajiran to go down, and we're ready to take them quite nicely. Cannons go straight onto his capital. You guys are left behind to siege up his nightmare fuel land. And hopefully he goes straight for our forts so that he gets stuck there for a while. Time for Ajiran to go down next time, says Cuttlefish. And oh god, no, we've only been at this for like 2 hours. And most of that was just fighting that one silly war. Truce with Ajiran is up. Hopefully it doesn't do any silly lark here where it isn't actually up, but no, it is. This is going to be expensive on the dip for taking this land, which is going to push back our maritime ideas, sadly. Oh well, what you going to do? I want your capital, Bosaso. Let's chase him down. Hopefully he moves over to places that are good for me to take. Split you guys up further. And I can also... Oh yeah, you guys are mothballed. He still has a heavy. Let's head out there anyway. Oh, there's that. No, that's not the heavy. But it is going down because our transports can mob a single light ship. Excellent. As expected, he's heading over into my land. No, he's going to Ogaden because he does not fear the uncolonized provinces. That's a shame. That makes me pull back a bit from here. I wanted those provinces, but not to the point where I'm willing to fight and die like that. What I will do then is send you guys to do some occupations here. Funny, I thought he would be like a moth to the flame when it comes to my... There, when it comes to my forts. I can't underestimate his power because he's on tech 13 and his ideas include offensive. Not to mention he has what? Ajuran ideas for land leader shock. Well, he only has one shock, so too bad for you. He's going over to Gedo. Oh god, is he going down south to take my capital? That would be kind of hilarious for me, but also a little bit of a pain in the bum. This is not where I expected the battles to be going. But if he goes for my capital, then that's also going to keep him too busy to deal with me. Oh, 4 siege general. Maybe not that busy. Down you go. Send 5 of those cannons over to the capital to take it down. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Death of a merchant. Money, prestige, or prestige and a skill 3 prestige guy. That would be cool and all. I like that money, but let's go for prestige. Use the money as he would have, I'm sure. If anybody ever advocates for using the money the way I would have, I hope they don't fill it full of rubbish. Congratulations, Ivory Coast. We're done here. And there's nothing else I really want to colonize around there. So now I'm in a bit of a pickle. We have these expansion ideas and no land here that I want to colonize. I may go for some islands around here just because. It'll help me take over this, and I got no problems doing that at least. I don't want to station units all over them, but I may have to. Oh well, so be it. I'll recall you since you're practically done, and head over here. Take the rest of the Cape to color in that wasteland. Now that's a good idea. Because the more of the Cape provinces we have, the less we're going to hemorrhage. And yes, that'll color the ugly wasteland, as you say. We'll take this province, and I will stick a single unit on it. All of the populations here, apart from Senkyu below. And I guess I'll ship you guys back as soon as I can, but there are wars to fight over there too. Now, I don't want him having an easy shot on my capital here, so I think I'm going to bring units down here to deal with that. Because yeah, that 4 siege general plus everything else means he could do nasty things to my capital. Let's bring these units down, take them over by boat, and slaughter. Now, he could gun down Kilwa pretty fast. It's probably not a bad idea for him to do that. Can feel the game chugging from the League War right now. There's a lot not to like about this. Again, if I just put a goddamn fort on Kilwa, we'd be fine. I'm going to put on Defensive Edict, and I'm going to see if I can't just get 100% on him before he gets anything on me. That's another approach we could do. And that relies on my fort holding out at least a little bit. A bit of actual siege on his capital wouldn't go amiss, but we're doing what very little we can. Imagine having a coastal fort. Well, coastal forts are better for the... Oh dear lord, he barraged that straight away. Good chance he'll get it before we take his. Not an excellent chance, but a good chance. Ah, the bugger, he's actually going to split up there. Oh, well, too bad for you, sucker. I took your capital. You are down and out. Also, I want that and that. I want everything in this node. I do not give two hoots about these other provinces. Unfortunately, I took Dawaro, which is part of this area already, and if I've taken part of it, I might as well take the rest of it, even if the land is terrible. This other land belongs to Ethiopia, and Ethiopia is a pure, well, almost pure feeder node. There we go, not bad, but I'm taking your money as well, at least as much as I can. Swell. Not great, but swell. Ethiopia, Adjaran, Mamluks, and Alodia all don't like that. Too bad for them. Yeah, now I enjoy his separatists. That's okay, I can actually deal with his separatists. Good enough job. Get back here, why not? Supply element's good enough, back you go. Let's get our transports over there too. Get coring it all. And that was nice and clinical, and even if did not even have to fight the bugger. If you own Ethiopia, you can force trade into Aden. What trade? It gets fed by garbage node and flows out. God, even if we took everything out of this node, we'd be taking 3.7, which is just nothing. As opposed to the money we're taking out of Gujarat, Coromandel, and Aden, down to both Zanzibar and Cape of Good Hope. And if I could just get that province off of Congo. Ooh, Congo's not looking good. Threaten war for it? Still no. And they have a lot of allies, that's a pain. Fighting here in general is a big pain in the rear end. And I doubt I could make you break alliance with Congo so easily, nor could I make Congo break alliance with any of you. And my mill tech is so bad. So bad. My tech in general is so bad, and we are not getting printing press at this rate. What do we have here? You went reformed. You will agonizingly slowly gain printing press just from being reformed. Oh, that's not very good. Well, next war is with Ethiopia. We're going to wipe them off the map, I dare say. Little reason not to, but let's reorganize our army first. We have 1 year to do so. Can really feel the game chugging from that League War. Ethiopia have one friend, and it's Hunj. Oh, you're actually at war with Alodia as well? You got invited in? Well, it's a bad time to be you. Do you still have merchants in Alexandria? I never sent a merchant to Alexandria. Could have, but I decided against it. Where are my merchants? Coromandel, Gujarat, collecting at Cape, transferring from Zambia, Gulf of Aden, and of course collecting at home to get 10% extra money. I feel like we once earned more. Portugal. Okay, it only lasts another 9 years. I was desperately trying to think how Portugal got any power there, but get it they did. Jolof, Congo. Do I even know the Malaccan trade node? I think I should spy on somebody like Basai or Palembang and learn about this sea. I'm actually going to try 2 of them just in case one catches me. Maybe there was somewhere that I could spy in a lot better. Minus 44 with you. Minus 41 with you. Ah, that's a lot better. Spy network in Ayutthaya will grow a lot faster than the others. Let's pull one of you back. Alright, overextension is apparently dangerously high. I'm not feeling the danger though. I think we're just fine. Is vassalizing Ethiopia to hold on to that garbage land around Alodia an option? It is an option, but not an option I like. Ethiopia's caused me enough problems and they need to be punished for it. By way of being slaughtered. This 3 cavalry lark is, well, exactly that, a lark. Surprised at how many regular infantry I have. That's not good, because it... Oh, that's very not good. They're going to convert the province back to Coptic. Jeez, I spent forever converting that. Oh well, I'm never going to be able to deal with them in time. Too bad for me. 24, 24, get on that boat, take that province back for me, please. Why does Jake have mercs? Well, we have a lot of money and not a lot of manpower. Kinda decided it for us. White is done. Another coast wants to rise up and attack me. Let's grab that. And with that, how many colonies do we have? Just 2. Then I'm going to recall that guy and send him over here. Because I want that extra dev. It's not a bad area. It's not a good area, but it's not terrible. 333 is 9, 7 is 16, 5 is 21, 5 provinces as well. But what's important is that I get extra power on the Cape. Force limit went up from all of that, which is good, so I shall build another unit just to keep this place in check. I'm going to send my boats back to reclaim the armies here once all this is said and done. I might as well scrunch you guys up over there so you can kill some more. Ivory Coast is done and done right. As are you. Quit your suppressing lark, we don't need it. He says, looking at rebel uprising from Ethiopians. That's fine, that's what they do. Ports on that side, let's get over here. Whew. I missed you fighting the Mamluks. How did it go? Very good, then very, very bad. Then miraculous, then a little bad. And then we peaced out and I took their coastline. I wanted to take all of this, but I couldn't do that without grabbing a fort, and they just had too many for me to deal with. And I got too cocky, and I left myself in a very bad situation. So I made like a bandit and got the heck out of there while I could. Blech. Forced conversion. Yeah, they wouldn't like that, would they? And it's in a proper area here. I think I should just give up on conversions. I'll never have enough missionaries to convert all this land. No, that's loser talk. We are the fetishists. We've got to make it happen somehow. But subjects are not a good way to do it. Wait, what? Don't you do that to me. No Sunnis around here. Do you have colonialism? I don't, and that's making everything mega expensive. Excuse me. Right, Ethiopia, you're going down. Your alliance with Funj is meaningless to me. Might be meaningless to you at this rate. Again, the supply limit is so bad around here. Oh well, get in whilst you can. I'm gonna have you go there and back again. The wet season approaching. We've received words from the province of Hobyo asking for assistance. Hobyo. I should know where that is. I'm looking right at it. What do you want, Hobyo? You're a 3-dev province. You're not worth any of my time. They've not been blessed with sufficient rainfall. Sod off. I just annexed all the other Somalian land here, and that's what you're begging for. That's a nice point, though. I did take land that I have accepted. This isn't like Montenegro, where we have 0% on all the accepted cultures, although that was, as somebody in chat said, a Chad move. I appreciated that assessment of it. September, you're going down. I'm poised and ready. And I don't even need that. Where was Grain Coast again? Not F grain, regular grain. Which one? I mean, sure, why not? Sure they didn't mean a chav move, impossibly. I'm not breaking any truces so far. I broke one truce so far this run, right? I seem to recall doing so. Maybe I'm thinking of Montenegro. I usually do. That's not fun. You're not blocked by a fort. You, however, are. What's really not fun is that you're blocking the way for my units. I might just hold back a bit up here instead. Better watch out. If Funj keep getting trampled here, they're not going to help you. Indifference of a god. Too bad. People for you, always bloody moaning. They might be getting exhausted by the war. Okay, those are Elodian forces. I thought it was Hunj forces, which would have been a lot less fun. They're going to work on that fort, but it's okay. Montenegro had a lot of cultural enrichment too. This one will not. Rest assured, this one will not. Okay, might as well just go in for the kill whilst we're here. I would like their total annexation, actually. Their very existence is a plague, but I very much want their high dev province here. It's Protestant, which is easier to convert than the other stuff, but it's high development and wrong religion, and I don't like this culture of Amhara, but I might have to learn to like it. However you cut it though, they're going down here and now, and I want it. Gimme Gondor. Actually, give me Gondor before Alodia takes it. Oh, they are working on it, Dang. Well, what I can do is take these. Ha! As soon as my cannons arrived, they used them to order a barrage and took down the walls. That's kind of cool. Leave behind a couple of units just in case they drop that. Sensing the scale of the operation here, Ethiopia are actually trying to get more units. But Lothian, you should probably look after your own land. Oh, didn't expect that. Ethiopians are actually going into Ethiopian land, into those mountains. That's not fun for me. Leave behind one, move over there to defend the mountains. They don't have a general, which is good, but they do have cannons, which I do not. And probably Ethiopian tech, which is garbage, so we should be... I don't know about that. They are my rebels, even if they are Ethiopian as well. Let's not have them spread their disgusting Ethiopian ways. As soon as you're done here, meet up with our units and we'll go in and trash them. Down they go, as they should. Still need to defend that fort, but all in due time. Let's get liberating Maverick. Easy does it. Man, I remember when this place was so full of rebels, I didn't think I'd be able to hold on to it. Well, I did, but, you know, things were getting a touch heated, dare I say. Alodia, you should really look after your own country. It's fine, I'll take care of Ethiopia for you. Great Karoo rises up, a nice reminder to get you from Sosa over to Hive. What you have? The enemy of Scarface? Sosa. I want Sosa's head on a platter, right? What's the problem? Some shortage of platters? Man, I love Scarface. Probably shouldn't have, but I did. Well, here's the question. What do we do about you? Tempted to go over to Hunj. I'm sure Alodia will give me all the access I need, because enemy of enemy. And then we just clean Hunj right out of this war. Oh, well, you go deal with that, Ethiopia. I don't want to take on Bej Whatsits. That is peak not my problem, although Funj separatists. Oh yeah, they were running around. I don't even want to deal with those. That's not my problem. Ugh, that's the nicest I've ever been to someone. And it was by accident. However, that made Alodia get the heck out of that siege, which I want for myself. Reverse course, these guys can take care of Hunj. Nice of them to do that cannoneering for me, though. No, change of idea. You protect that. We're going for Funj. We have the cannons, and this siege has already progressed mightily. Get there before Ethiopia get back, if you please. I don't think Ethiopia want to let us have that. It's a mountainous fort, so of course they would rather hold on to it. I'd be surprised if I even need to do that much to get Hunj out of this war. I don't want their anything, but you know, while I'm here, let's take the money, the war reparations. I don't want them as a vassal. They're the wrong religion, they're the wrong everything. Even though all the land is fetishist. He still has those crappy rulers. Yeah. Cruel, obsessive perfectionism. And that's what stops me doing a lot of building work. Not my incredibly tight-fisted ways that are well established and correct. Don't... Oh, okay, you're already going in there. Why not then? Bleeding manpower like some kind of madman. Alright, Gondor, down in a heartbeat. It's even got half-decent supply limit, so we can hang out there. All we need is Funj gone, and they're not far from being gone. The walls are breached already. Benign neglect, I don't even care. Give me manpower. Mamluk's got a 3-2-3. Man, I'd be killing for a 3-2-3 rather than a 2-2-0. Alright, Funj want out. Although if I press my luck a little bit, I'll press my luck in a 14%, but it's not even worth the manpower of the few units that are still there. Yeah, not worth our time. Oh, they changed their mind. Sudden feeling that I can't explain. Your funeral, Funj. I'm taking your money now. And your war reps, and you're gonna have to force... Oh, wow. I think I'd actually benefit more from him forcing trade into my trade node with your trade. Thanks, sucker. Back we go. As for you, Ethiopia, I think you'll find that's 100% courtesy of those Bejan separatists, which I'm totally not dealing with. Alodia has not made peace with Funj yet, unfortunately. And that war is going to rage on for both of you. Well, not Ethiopia, obviously. Ethiopia's very existence is no longer allowed. Nor those cores of yours. Nobody shall ever remember you, and you will not be a playable nation in Hearts of Iron. Not in my head canon. I didn't finish my cores, did I? That would be a very wrong button to push right now. We have to kill them anyway, since they're going to rise up as rebels. So on you go, Kaskanav. We have acquired subjects, but I don't plan on integrating both of them, just Mali. Speaking of, once this war is done, we're going to head over and we're going to say hello to Jenny. Jenny still holds lands that are rightfully fetishist, although I feel like he's converted some of these. Ah, it's painful. He recently converted Do and Yoma. Where's my guy even? What's he doing? Are you even really going to finish that? 1%. And that's with this guy. Now here's a kicker. I could get Wandering Shamans, but I need a ruler with at least 3 admin. I don't even know what that is. Gosh darn. Oh, what a snake. He ran away. He's probably going to go for his capital, but I'll just take him in these dry lands. A death's a death. For him, that is. I want Elodia to deal with those rebels, not me. It's not my problem. Well, it shouldn't be my problem. And I don't want it to be my problem. Where are you even going to go from there? Probably to Axum, if I'm not going to fight him in Derna. Used to tell you where they were going way back when. What, he's going up there? What the heck's he going? Maybe to these Funge occupations? Guess I will be killing those rebels then. Wait, I have these guys reversed. I thought this was my rebel stack, my merc stack because of those two, but I've been completely wrong this whole time. Alright, just get somewhere like there that has enough supply limit for you. And then once these cores are done and my overextension is low enough, we can take this. Oh ho ho, that would take me to 100. Let's live dangerously. Absolute perfection. That land is still garbage and I still don't like it, but at least we're taking... Oh, that name placement's awful. Might have to kill Ajuran just to have better name placement. Okay, next destination is straight over here. Let's take down these sub-Africans. They don't have Tech 12, that gives us a meaty advantage over them, but we're still crap at our tech, and those institutions are just costing us an arm and a leg, and I don't want to develop for them because I have no points anyway. Okay, we're heading over there, but that will do next session. I'm taking it nice and slow, but I kind of want to relax with this campaign, which is not what the Mamluks let me do there. Since we have this area polished off, I'm probably going to need to permanently send somebody to take care of the rebels, but we take over this. And then, it's probably not even going to be that long a campaign, given what our goals are. With this, we actually have quite a lot of the slaves on lockdown. Many of them are just in these central areas that we can take at our leisure. It's all about building up a meaty heartland so that when we go over and discover what a Belgian is, we can put them in chains and lop off parts of them. Anyway, that's what we'll be doing, but it is next time for me. For now, though, it's a cheers, and I suppose until tomorrow's weekly one-shot that I need to figure out what it'll be, a cheerio.